Oh, hello, 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 hello. It's been a while since I've done one of these. An art draw live. I'm just waiting for a piece of artwork. Well, I'm waiting for a picture. I took this picture through when I was at Whitby in North Yorkshire. And it's been on my phone for such a long time. And I thought that would make a really good picture. So I'm just trying to get it printed off. It's taken quite a while, but I'm going to have a go at doing this Whitby landscape. I don't normally do landscapes very much. Landscapes I find quite tricky. When I do spiritual art, you can just make it up. You can just make it up from what you're kind of like seeing and feeling and want to express. But when it's something quite direct or something that's real and accurate, not that I'm saying any of the spiritual stuff isn't real, but obviously it's not tangible. Whereas the photo that I'm trying to print off at the minute so I can work along with it, that is that's obviously real. You know, it's an actual place that you can go, you can see, you can touch, and you can actually physically be there. So, oh, there we go. So that is the picture in question of what I took. I think it's right for me. I mean, I'm not a photographer, but I was quite impressed with that picture. So I thought, well, you know what? I haven't done a live for a while, so why not just go on here and see what happens? So I've already primed a piece of canvas paper with black acrylic paint. So I'm just weighing up my options of what I can do. I could either do it with colour, or I could do it black and white, which would make it very atmospheric, which would probably fit with the location itself. It would probably fit quite well with Whitby being quite an old seaside town. And so yeah, or I could just pick a part of the picture. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at this, and that's what I'm going to it's a photo I took a while back, and this is what I'm going to try and replicate in some way. Luana, Madalena, hello, hi, how are you? How's your day going? Wherever you're from, where are you? Are you in the UK? Where are you around the world? Do let us know, do say hi if you just jumped in. Oh, you got an ASMR recommendation for me. What, someone's recommended you about me, or something you want me to do? Hi Mason, I'm very well, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm having a good day. I hope you are as well. I'm just on trying to work out how to replicate this piece of artwork, this photography that I took a while back, and I've already primed a piece of canvas paper, and I'm just wanting to sketch in roughly where things are to get the perspective. Daffridge, thank you. I'm a chill guy, but I'm trying to keep cool. It's very warm here in the UK currently. Where's everybody from? Let me know where you're from. You're in the UK. Are you feeling the heat as well? It is a little bit, it's a bit warm. It's actually a bit cooler today, but yesterday and the day before was pretty intense, the heat. It was just the humidity. It was just so stifling. There was no breeze. It was very, very Mediterranean. I felt a bit like a penguin in the Sahara yesterday. It was quite hard work. So what's everybody been up to today? Any big plans? Any special plans? Anything been going on? So I'm in a town in County Durham called Darlington, which is near Durham and Newcastle, Middlesbrough, if you've heard of any of them. Whereabouts are you? Just been relaxing. Good. That's what Sundays are for. Sundays are for relaxing, just chilling out. That's why I like to just pop on here every now and again and just have a bit of chill time. So people jump on and watch, they can just relax. And I usually have an easel set up to paint with, but it takes up that much room and it's setting everything up and whatever, so that I'll just work from my desk. Back to school tomorrow. Yeah, you'll be breaking up soon though, right? 6 weeks holidays and all that. Yeah. I thought it was coming around soon. Was that next? Is it a week after next that you break up? And are you going anywhere for your holidays? Are you doing anything while you're off? Any big plans? Make the most of it. Right, I've got them bits in there, I've got that bit there. Right. So I need that bit. Oh, well, there and say there. Trying to get this perspective. Yeah, more people got to come to live streams. I know. I mean, sometimes you start a live stream and you end like you get flooded, and then it's just people just flicking through, doing the old doom scroll thing, and they don't really stick around long enough to make any sort of conversation or chat or anything. It's just it can be a bit hard work at times. But sometimes I've done lives on here where I've been just sat for an hour just talking to myself. Sometimes you get the best responses when you talk to yourself, because there's nobody to argue with you. Do you have a YouTube channel as well? Do you make content? I think I really like the platform. I like using YouTube. I do a bit of stuff on TikTok, but they tend to be shorter videos on TikTok that I do. Oh, that's a seat. Right, so just plunk that. Right, plunk that there. Right, so we've got them there. This is going to be harder than I thought, this one, I think. Right, so they are... So them steps start about there, on a little bit of an angle. Thanks for the like as well. Someone's liked the live, so thank you for that. Do feel free to give me a thumbs up. Do feel free to say hello and let me know where you're from. And I'm just on with, as the title suggests, I'm just on with a piece of artwork I'm trying to copy from a photograph that I took a couple of years ago now. I thought that would make a really good photo. I've never really got round to doing it. Hey Kashmira, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to in some way replicate that, which is a photo that I took, and it is of Whitby Harbour in North Yorkshire, of the steps going down towards the pier. So I'm kind of I've got like as you can see, I've got black canvas paper at the minute, which I've matted over with a coat of black acrylic paint, and I'm currently just trying to pencil in. You can't really see what I've done currently, but I'm just trying to pencil in the details really, just so I've got something to go by, because I'm still umming and ahhing with how I want to recreate it. I was thinking about maybe either recreating it in like black and white, so it looks quite old, and aged, and that would fit quite well with the theme of Whitby. So if you don't know much about Whitby, that's where the Bram Stoker Dracula story kind of first came about. And yeah, Bram Stoker visited Whitby in North Yorkshire and really loved it because of the Gothic architecture, the church, and the piers and everything of where it all is, and just absolutely loved it, and thought that would be a perfect setting for this book that he was wanting to write. So if you didn't know that, then there you go, a little bit of trivia for you about Dracula and Bram Stoker and how it all came to be. Right, so down the end, so we've got this bit of land here, which is just kind of scrubland, and that is coming all the way up. All the way up there. And then what's that doing there? That's extending upwards that way. Right. Are you into artwork or anything? Do you like drawing? Do you like painting? Come up a little bit. It's going to have to come up a bit further up there. Yeah, it's just to say visible to see. Like for me, it is. I don't know if, let's see if I can just tilt the camera down a little bit and see if you can. You might be able to see it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare of the light, but yeah, I can just see it. But yeah, it's kind of hard work. Because once I get like the details sort of penciled in, then what I'll probably do is, once I've made my mind of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, I'll either use paints and highlight those areas, or I'll use pastels and do like a pastel scene, which I don't normally use pastels. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. Probably make an absolute balls up of it, but I've not used pastels for such a long time. But there's a guy on TikTok that I follow that does some amazing work with pastels, and I didn't think it was possible to do that sort of fine detailed work, but oh my god, it's really amazing the stuff that he does. And he sounds like such a wonderful guy as well. He's so passionate about what he does. Which is really lovely to see, you know, it's really lovely to see and hear someone so passionate about art and creativity. It's such a powerful tool that we have at our disposal to just connect to ourselves a little bit deeper with some time out, with some artwork. You know, and art can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. It really doesn't have to be like mind-blowingly accurate. It's what you see, it's what you feel, it's what you create from the art that really makes it. Oh, you're a pastry chef. Oh, that's cool. You said from South Africa. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty artistic in a way, isn't it? Things like croissants and stuff like that, and yeah, all the fancy shapes and things that you make in pastry. Yeah, that's definitely art in its own form for sure. That's cool. How long have you been doing that for? This is really tricky, this, because there's so many different angles. The window there. Window there. Right, the chimney on there. I have to remember to try and get that in. Got a chimney on. I have to put it that side, I think. Yeah, chimney on there. Welcome to the live, anybody that's just joined. A lot of the lives that I do on here, they've been primarily lately of me doing artwork, but the channel itself it's a bit of everything really. Obviously I practice Reiki and very much into spirituality and meditation, and trying to help people as well with mental health, and focusing on how they can help themselves and work on their own self-development. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, then do hit the subscribe button for the channel, because there's a lot of playlists on this channel which goes across a broad spectrum of information, from Reiki to meditation to hypnotherapy, which I also practice, lots of other different things as well. But obviously I love art. I've always been into art and artwork, so that's another playlist that's on the channel. So yeah, so again, if art as well is a really great way to create a mindful way of being, to just be able to relax the mind and create a more harmonious state within to just balance the mind and body connection. And yeah, I think it's vitally important for us all to have that. It's a real powerful thing when we get that. And it doesn't really mean much to people until they need it, like myself, you know, from struggling with mental health for many years, and then finding meditation and Reiki and discovering the many benefits of it. So yeah, so it's been really powerful for me. I've been doing it for 3 years now, still new to the food industry, but I do a lot of cake decoration and icing work. There's a lot of art and technique, absolutely, a lot of artwork and technique you needed for that, sure. Really, really tricky. Especially with making sure that the icing and stuff doesn't go all over the place, and yeah, it's really good. And have you always lived in South Africa? Or did you move there, relocate there? Welcome to those that have joined the live. Let us know what you're up to today. Let us know where you're from. I'm just on with this piece of artwork at the minute. I'm just trying to map it all out and get the perspective somewhere near before I start putting paint onto paper. That's a lighthouse there. Let's just plonk that on there. And then the horizon is going to be quite high up. There's not much sky in this one, which makes a change, because landscapes I normally do, I try and do more sky than anything else. And it skips all the detail. A little bit of cheat technique. Right. So I really don't know what to do. I'm really at a bit of a, do I paint or do I use pastel? What do you think I should do? Paint or pastel? Let me know. Answers on a postcard. If you say pastel, it means I have to go and try and find them. I don't know where they are. They're in my cupboard somewhere. But I've got paint right next to me. Pastel. Right. Hang on then. I'll just take my mic off and I'll go and look for them. Right. They're in here somewhere. Ah. I know they're oil pastels. I don't want oil. Pastels. There we go. They were there at the top of the box. It was meant to be. Thank you for choosing pastels. So let's see what happens here, because I've not used pastels for a long time. I don't even know how you get in the packet. Oh, there. It's a good start. Right. Right, where are we going to start with this? So I think yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just, right, that's the horizon along there. You'll be able to see now as well when I start using some of the colours. You'll be able to see what I've been doing. That's the horizon that I've penciled in. So this is all right, so we've got that bit up there that's really bright. So I normally use acrylic. I normally use acrylic paint. It's very versatile. It's very good to use. It's very easy to use as well, and it's because it's a little bit like it's a little bit like oil paints. So you can, if you muck it up a little bit, you just scrape it off and you just start again, basically. So it's really good in that respect. So it's acrylics are quite forgiving when you start to get used to the consistency of them. And also they dry a lot quicker than oils, which is even more of a bonus, because oils can take a day or two to dry properly before you can do any more to them. It's got really dark blue clouds here as well. Yeah, so the paper that I've used as well is like it's from an acrylic pad, so it's like acrylic paper. So it's got that sort of canvas groove to it. So it feels a little bit like canvas board, but it's just on paper. So it's quite nice to use as well. And it's quite thick. It's almost a bit like a sunset, this kind of this scene. There's a bit of sort of orangey in there as well. I love how fluffy the clouds are. People say, oh, the clouds aren't fluffy. I know they're not fluffy, but they just look really fluffy. Right, so many apologies if I don't talk much. I kind of like get in the zone, so I'm not ignoring you. I know you're there as well, but I get kind of like a little bit lost in what I'm doing, so don't feel like I'm ignoring you or anything. I'm not. Oh, that's a shame that he left out completely. Why did that happen? Why did he leave? Just lose the... Did you just lose it? Just like not interested anymore? That's a real shame, that. I mean, it does happen. I mean, some people just fall out of love with it, really, and sometimes fall into something else. You know, for a long time, I didn't do any artwork whatsoever, and I just kind of like fell back into it and just picked it back up where I left off, which is kind of like, which is lucky, really, because sometimes you have to kind of like retrain yourself a little bit in a way. But yeah, that's a real shame. I hope he eventually gets back to it a little bit. Thank you for subscribing as well, by the way. Thank you, that's so kind. And I'm so pleased that you're enjoying the live. And I think it's like very, very therapeutic and very relaxing. So I'm pleased that you're finding that as well. Just from watching. That goes all the way in there. Beach. It's beach. Right. Yeah, so how come? If are you still there, Kashmira? How come you stopped doing the art? It's a real shame. Right, let's start just popping some bits in. Oh, we have a brown door. And then that roof there is Right, so we've got a deep dark undergrowth. Right. The only trouble with pastels is your hands end up absolutely covered. So I'm going to leave it for that. Leave it for here for the time being. Have a little bit of a break, so I'll see you back here another day for another live doing some art. I don't know when this week, but I will see you again soon. Probably working on this piece again. And yeah, thanks for those that have jumped on and chatted and said hello and made a little bit of chit chat and conversation. It's always good to connect. And yeah, I'll see you in another video very soon. Much love, take care. Toodaloo for now. Bye bye.